So we're back, and today was pretty interesting for me because last week, or I guess I should say depending on when everyone's viewing this, the last time we recorded, our topic was petty grievances.
Yeah, husband edition.
Husband edition.
Specifically grievances about our husband. Petty grievances.
We got very petty.
Yeah.
And I remember you specifically saying that you got permission.
I tried, yes.
And I was like, oopsies, I didn't get permission.
No big deal, though.
No big
you
deal.
You were not at all concerned about that.
No big deal. Until I came in today to my home to every, like when I say every, and I sent you pictures.
Yeah, I saw the evidence.
Every cabinet, drawer, door, everything was open in my kitchen, and at first I thought like, oh my gosh, what is going on? Like,
yeah,
was he cleaning
ransacked.
the oven, or like, you know how they say to open
Oh yeah.
when you do
oven
like self clean
or
or whatever,
okay.
like open the cabinets or surrounding it.
Oh, I don't think I even know that. So good to know.
Okay, that's funny because I was just telling my other friend that today, and she was like, wait, what?
What does that do? You're supposed to let heat escape?
I think so. Somebody said like for the cabinetry, like for the wood, it's like better to do that.
I will attest to either something's wrong with my oven fan or something, and it's steaming up the cabinetry like above our thing, so I can understand immediately how that would be a problem.
So ever since we've been married, anytime I've done like a self clean, which a lot of people don't even suggest that you do, I open like all the doors and drawers are surrounding
That's
it.
not what was happening.
That was not what was happening. He was
Ryan
not cleaning the oven.
Cleaning your oven.
No, and as I moved through the house, I was like, oh,
This is intentional.
He was being super
Photo
petty.
evidence. I feel like we should definitely upload a photo because when you sent me the first one, I was like, what is going on in the kitchen? I know you had some appliance drama, so I thought like maybe there was a repairman and he was also checking every hinge on your cupboards. I don't know. I was like trying to reason through until I got all the images of bathroom, like bedroom,
everything,
every drawer just ajar,
everything. And I was like, how's it going? Was everything all right? He's like, yeah. Why? Just going about my day, getting ready like I normally do. And I'm like, okay, I see what you're doing here.
Right. Also, he's pettier than us, apparently.
You win.
Really took that to heart.
You win.
I know.
He is the king of petty. So yeah, that was my day today.
Well, that makes an interesting start to the day.
Yeah.
No, I just heard about it a little bit from Chris, which I knew I was going to, but I knew going in, and he knew too. He was well equipped. I cleared him. I made sure I wasn't like outing anything he did not want out in the atmosphere. No.
None of them were surprises. None of them they were hearing for the first time, but they didn't love it.
Tom Petty over there. Yeah. Petty.
Tom Petty.
I love it.
Sorry about that. We won't stop, but
nothing's changed.
Yeah, sorry.
Also, I jokingly said, don't let him tell you that he's ever too busy to do anything for you in the future. Because like, think about the time investment to open every door and cupboard slightly ajar. Every
single drawer.
Just to be petty.
Yes. I commend him.
Retribution. Okay. We earned it.
Yeah.
It's not stopping us, though.
No, we won't stop.
We'll rate episode 2.
I already have notes for episode 2.
I do, too. I didn't get through my whole list.
We'll be back with that.
Also, there will be other additions, I'm sure, that are not husband-related, but also just petty grievances.
Oh, yeah. There's enough of those. Yep.
It feels good to get them out, too.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah, it does feel good. You have to, like, I don't know, sometimes you just bottle everything up and then that doesn't feel good either.
Yeah, I feel like the more you chat with other women, too, you're just like, oh, gosh, there's nothing new under the sun. You deal with the exact same stuff. Or, like, the fact that they're selling products like a sling for your beard hairs tells you, like, you're not alone. Sometimes it's just important to know. Solidarity.
So, hey, yeah, I'd love to hear if anybody else came home to, because I know other husbands out there leave drawers and things
100%.
open.
Yeah,
so that was
I don't know of any other husbands who would purposely open them all, though. Just
mine.
Just out of revenge.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, besides that, how was the rest of your week?
My week was pretty good. I'm trying to think. Nothing like crazy. I know. I'm excited because I don't know that you ever watch Shaws of Sunset?
No. I mean, I know what it is, but I never watched it.
Okay. I don't know why
I didn't actually know it was still on the air.
It's not, but it's coming back.
Oh,
and I'm so excited.
All right.
I'm so excited.
Like a highlight for you?
Yes.
How long was it gone?
It's been gone for like a couple years, and I'm trying to think. I don't know if there was like a spinoff. I still follow like all of them on social media.
I was going to say, is it the same cast too?
They made it seem like that. So I'm excited. And they're Persian, so of course I always loved seeing like what they were eating. And oh yeah, have you heard? Okay, I know you're not on TikTok, but you might have seen it somewhere else. There is a bread right now. Mm-hmm. I cannot find it anywhere.
Okay.
Anywhere. So if you're listening, if you're watching, and you know where I can find this locally, please. In the Metro Detroit area, I will drive. It's called, I like tried to write it down. It's spelled Sangak, but I believe it's pronounced Sanyak.
Okay.
Sanyak bread.
Okay.
And when you buy it, it's like this big, and it's like in sheets, and it's very, very thin.
Okay, so that was my immediate next question. What kind of bread are we talking about? Like texture?
It would almost
like a flatbread.
It's a flatbread. It would almost like. I'm trying to think like a lavash,
okay,
but a little thicker.
Okay.
It's like thinner than a flatbread and like thicker than lavash.
Okay.
From what I'm seeing, I could be getting this completely wrong, but from what I have been seeing of it, and then when you like rip it apart, it looks like fluffy, and they toast it, and I mean like they cut it in slices. By they, just the people that I'm seeing, online.
So when it comes in the really large sheets, is that just how it's made? You're not eating it in that way. Like it's not like okay, and then you roll it up.
I guess you could just like eat it like a fruit roll up.
It just sounds like a good challenge.
I mean, it's like long.
No, I'm saying like when I was picturing it like really large, I'm like okay, so they're making some kind of wrap out of it or something. But like no, that's just probably the way it's produced.
The people I've watched, I guess it would probably be really good for like wraps and stuff. For whatever reason, the girl that always comes up on my feed, she always will do like what I eat in a day, and like she eats this but toasts it, and so it gets like super super crisp, and then she puts such thick slices of butter that it looks like cheese, or maybe it is cheese. I don't know. I get confused. I'm like, is it cheese or butter? Either way, I'm in.
Win-win.
Yeah,
right?
I'm in.
Yeah.
But it looks so good. I can't find it anywhere. Anywhere.
Well, I mean,
all the like specialty markets.
Yeah, maybe just like a Google search and see if you can ship it from somewhere.
I did, and I started looking at that, and then
because of all the like diversity that we have in our area and stuff, like it seems like maybe you should be able to find it, but maybe we just don't have that specific.
Yeah.
Group.
So that's like
it
very
sounds delicious.
I know, and I don't know if maybe they eat that on Shaw's of Sunset. I don't know.
I always say what made you think of it, Shaw's of Sunset.
Yes, and I always like to see like different cultures, what they eat and what they put together, and I would assume that they probably eat that too, because I'm pretty sure that she's Persian, the one that I'm seeing eat it. But it just looks so good, and I can't find it anywhere.
That's a bummer too, though, because you get it in your head, and you're like, oh, I just really want to try that. And then honestly, I'm guessing there's places that are way more limited than us even.
Yeah.
But I remember when one of our good friends moved from Metro Detroit to Texas, and they were like, there's no Italian markets. Like, we're so spoiled in this area. We have like a huge Middle Eastern population, a huge like Italian American. We have Polish American. Like, you can go get authentic.
Anything.
Like, yeah, all within maybe 30-minute drive. That like if you move to a region of the country where like you can't even find an Italian market, let alone like the diversity. That's what a bummer. Because you like would just get fixated on like I really want whatever, and it's literally nowhere to be found.
Right? Yeah.
I jokingly said, like, open the Italian market there. Like, that's your calling.
That's your calling.
Yeah, like, can you imagine how well received that would be if there's nothing in the area?
I forget sometimes. We really do take that for granted. Even today, I was driving around how many different stores just trying to find these specific olives.
Okay.
And normally I just go, I buy them, and for whatever reason they were out of the ones, like I needed them pitted, which is typically not what I do, but for this recipe
you're pitting your own olives?
I typically buy them with a pit. I don't know if we're saying them right, but the Castelvetrano, I usually I eat them with a pit, or like if you cook them down.
Well, depending on the application, but I never want like an olive pit in my mouth. I feel like it gives me like anxiety, like I'm gonna accidentally bite it. I know. Crack it,
all think, or I'm gonna swallow.
I'm like, don't forget about that pit.
Right.
In my mouth.
Watch I die on an olive pit. Please don't put that on my face.
No, I would 100% always go for it, unless I'm going to like. I just want some specialty olives, and the only option is pitted.
Yeah.
I'm always going for, or no, not whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm never going to choose that over not having to deal with it.
But you typically can't find these like fresh at a deli pitted.
Okay.
So for whatever reason, the stores that I went to didn't have them, and I just bought them last week pitted. So I was on a search, but just having to go to 3 stores today was like, this is ridiculous.
We're on a mission for olives, but it does make me think like, what is there that's so specific that you don't feel like we could access it within like an hour drive? We are pretty like
Sonyak bread.
Apparently,
I found
bread.
it. Yeah.
I'm saying,
but
like,
other than that,
we have like a good Mexican American population, like good food, authentic food.
Thai. I mean, anything, any within reason. Pretty much every recipe that I've like ventured into cooking, and it's like said, look, well, you need this spice or this or that. Like, you can go.
Yeah.
I mean, even the Italian markets have some of like
international food.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Or you drive 30 minutes and you're in an area where there's like Asian markets that are like going to be more authentic.
H-Mart?
Yeah, like just some good choice.
I gotta go to H-Mart and get Japanese sweet potatoes. I've been craving those too.
It's so fun that we have like those.
Right?
Sometimes I'm like, we should just do that with our kids on a Friday night.
Yeah.
Like hit an international market.
Ava loves it.
You pick like 5 things to try or something. Like we love doing stuff like that.
Yeah. No, the Japanese sweet. Have you seen the girl who eats the Japanese sweet potatoes? And like people commented.
Like a video, TikTok.
It's
What's the difference with a
TikTok.
Japanese sweet potato?
They're like white inside.
Okay.
And I feel like some of them might be purple. I think there's 2 different varieties.
I feel like I remember there being purple ones.
Yeah.
When I was watching one of those like longevity documentaries, I feel like purple sweet potato was like a thing that they kept referencing.
I think there's 2 different ones. I've bought the purple ones. And she was eating like for her lunch, she's a teacher. And somebody commented like, you must have been a rabbit in a past life. And I was like, oh, I don't know how to take that. But she was like, I love that. She kind of looks a little like a rabbit.
I was like, it's just her vegetarian diet? What?
Like a pretty, like a cartoonish rabbit. Like somebody like posted like a picture of the rabbit that they were referring to. And she was like, I love that. And I was like, I mean,
she really embraced that. Could have gone either way.
Cute girl. But I was like, oh, all right. She just went with it. Because I think she was eating.
Cute girl, real rabbity in her characteristics.
Like the SNL skit. Remember the one?
I just feel like when somebody tells you you look like a rabbit, unless you're like 3 years old and you just got like your adult teeth.
Stop.
Like,
Do you remember? I was obsessed with that.
Like a compliment.
The SNL skit where it was. I'm not going to remember their names now, but they would ask, like, they were at a crime scene and, like, the guy got away and they were like, did you see him? And they were like, he looked like a rabbit.
Oh. It was like a couple.
Yes. Yeah, he was wearing sandals.
Oh, yeah. I remember.
They, like, were so unhelpful. But they every single skit.
Were they chomping gum the whole time?
Yes.
Okay.
And every skit was like, he looked like a rabbit. Anyway, she was eating for her lunch, like, a raw carrot.
Okay.
Crunching on it in between bites of a Japanese sweet potato, but she had baked it whole and it like caramelized, and then she was slicing cheese. This is like, I guess, like girl dinner, girl lunch, like my favorite thing to do, like because there was so many random things. She was slicing cheese and sticking it inside the Japanese sweet potato while it was still warm, and then the cheese was getting like melty, and she was just like biting into this whole. I was like, I need that.
It was a real ASMR experience.
It was.
No, I don't feel like I've ever seen her, but now I feel like I'm gonna go looking for her.
I'll find her and send her to you. She's cute. You're gonna be like, what?
I mean, when you say rabbit, it sounds cute.
Yeah,
sounds really cute.
Like a fluffy white, like pink nose. Like she doesn't have a pink nose, but I don't know. When they sent the picture, I was like, I mean, I see it a little bit.
Right.
Like,
as long as she embraced the comparison and she wasn't immediately offended. Because I got to imagine of all the comments she gets, that was probably pretty innocuous. Like, anytime you put yourself out there on social media, the comments.
Don't we know? Yeah.
Wow. Please only leave nice comments.
Yes, please be nice to us.
We're thin-skinned and we can't handle it.
We are sensitive. Ryan called me, he said once, you know, when you're like just sitting around and I'm like, what celebrity do I look like? And I was hoping for something like good.
I know exactly where this is going.
Yeah, you do. Who do I look like?
Dora the Explorer.
I was like, that's
you were hoping for like Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Like J-Lo or something. Like, come on, give me something.
Dora
like,
the Explorer.
Right? Not my body, but like my face. Like, come on, like give me a good one here. Like, she's not even a celebrity.
An animated cartoon, not even one of the good ones.
Thanks
either.
a lot. Yeah.
I know. You were begging for it when you were asking Ryan for comparison.
Didn't get it.
Okay, so you kept referencing that documentary. We talked about your neighbor story and stuff. Oh. So I felt like I had to watch it so we could discuss it.
Did you watch it?
I did, but I kind of felt like I shouldn't have because it made me feel really sick.
I was so
upset. And Chris had no idea, and he was like kind of working and sitting next to me, and he's like, what's going on here? It's The Perfect Neighbor, right? Is that right?
Yeah.
Because I felt like I didn't say the name of it yet, and I wanted you to know which one I was talking about. But it made me immediately like sick. Well, because it's real life. It's not like some well-written drama. It's like this is So those of you who have not watched it, it's about an ongoing feud with a woman who's, I think fair to say mentally ill.
Yeah,
or she's got some really deep-seated issues, and her neighbors, and primarily the neighbor kids. And I'll just say it ends in tragedy, and I will not give any spoilers, but I had to watch it because I felt like you were talking about it. And then it kept like popping up on my social media and stuff. I usually like a good documentary, but that one made me feel sick for like days.
Yeah. No, it's rare that I'm screaming at the TV, and like that was one I was talking out loud to the TV. Like, are you joking me right now? Like it was. Yeah.
It was awful to watch because, like, I think too, I knew going in what the ending was, so I was just waiting. Like, this is gonna go the way you think it's going.
You almost have to like jump on stuff now because, like, if
you
don't,
because you were trying to tell me about it, and you're like, well, I don't want to spoil it for you. I'm like, I already know the ending because just scrolling through like social media or something. Or honestly, sometimes there's like news stories going on almost at the same time that they're making like a documentary or something, or so and so's court case, and you're like, oh, I don't want to know.
Right.
But this is awful.
I wish everybody should just be like Dateline. Like whenever I'm watching Dateline, I'm like, this is so cool that they're like setting this up, like the way that they take the snippets from the interview, like where
you don't really
they're not giving it away.
Yeah, they're pretty good at that. They do.
And that could never be me. Like God
You're
forbid.
Like, I think I know, and then big twist or something.
But like the family stays neutral. If it was me, I'd be like, yeah, I didn't like him from the beginning.
like he obviously looked like a killer the second I saw him. Right?
Like how I was just talking about this to my sister-in-law. I was just talking about this along those same lines. How do people do it in court? Like court cases. Do you ever think about that? No. I know they tell them, like, you have to remain neutral.
Oh, yeah, but then you also always hear them scold them when they read, like, a verdict, and everybody's like, oh, you know, or, like, relieved, cheering, or sad, and they're like, please maintain your composure, you'll be, and you're like, come on, somebody just heard life-changing news, no matter which way the verdict
Especially
went.
At the end. But even during the entire trial.
I could never.
Whatever side you're on, if you're the victim or if you're the the plaintiff and you're sitting there,
you're supporting the suspect or something, like
and you're sitting, or if you're being accused of something and you genuinely didn't do it, and they're like, and then they're saying all this Heather, like, and you're just supposed, like, and they're just sitting there, I'd be like, what? Like, how do you not?
Guess that probably is a bigger issue than you like. It'd be interesting to talk to somebody.
I would love to,
or a judge. Like, are people really like maintaining their composure?
I would love to see it because every time you see it, I think somebody said like, well, OJ didn't do like a great job of it. I think he like made some faces, but that was
he's like, ridiculous,
right? Yeah, but I feel like nowadays, anytime I see it, I'm like, everyone is so like.
I mean, unless they just really tell them, like, everything you're going through, it'll just all be, like, out the window. If you, like, cause a scene or something, we'll shut the whole thing down, and then you have so much invested, like...
Maybe the people that know them well...
ruins the whole outcome of the proceedings or whatever.
I don't know. Maybe if the people... Like, I feel like if that were you... I'd be like, yeah, she
on
seemed
trial.
Composed. Yeah.
For,
I don't know.
What would it be? How well do you know me?
Really, really bad.
I was like, don't say murder.
No, I wouldn't say that. But no, if it were you, I would be like, oh, she seemed composed. But I could tell she wasn't.
Was dying
right. Me, I could never. I'd be like.
No, I don't know. I would be interested to talk to somebody who does that for a living. Like, people really in there, keeping their composure.
Yeah.
Why do I feel like nobody would be able to?
No, but
people can't keep their composure in like line at the grocery store.
No,
so, like,
no.
The high stakes environment. I don't know. Maybe they're just terrified. Like, it probably feels like an out of body experience, no matter what your role is.
Probably,
in there,
yeah.
Just to be like, this isn't real.
I cannot believe this is my life. Right.
Unless it's like traffic court.
Right. Oh gosh, I'd be so nervous.
I don't know. It's crazy. I thought I was going 5 over. I might have had that experience.
A lot on my mind.
Just once.
This Christmas music was playing. Dun, 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 dun. I feel like I always go faster then. I'm like, I gotta slow down. I'm not really in the Trans-Siberian
Steamroller.
Is that what?
For your defense.
I was like, dun, 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 dun. Yeah. No, but that. back to the serious note of that. It was awful.
I just felt like I needed to keep you updated so you don't have to dance around the outcome of that. But it was also one of the ones they knew was going to make me feel just like absolutely sick to my stomach, that documentary.
And did you wonder, like, why didn't we hear more about it? Like, why was that the first time I ever...
Yeah, and then I always do this to myself, which is a mistake. But while I'm watching, I'm Googling, like, okay, where are they now? Or what happened? Or what's the outcome? And sometimes it's the worst thing you can do because it feels like there's no justice in the world. But...
And when there's kids involved, you know, it makes it 1,000 times worse immediately.
Also, though, what made me feel like we didn't see this coming at the end, but also the one that I watched that bothered me the most, too, was, and I didn't really follow the case. I feel like everybody was talking about it. Like, I'd go to get my hair cut, and they're like, oh, my gosh, are you the Gabby Petito? Is that the right?
I think.
No, I feel like I went to say it, and I was like, that's definitely
I think it's Petito.
You know who I'm talking about. It's a young girl. Okay.
I can't even watch that.
No, that also, when you watch the documentary, you feel like red flags the whole time.
Right.
And what were we doing? Like, what were we doing? How is this? Like, now it's a documentary because of it went so badly. Like, how did we not see this coming?
Well, and do you wonder if, like, what am I doing, like, in my life right now? Like, that if somebody were watching, they were like, no, how could you not know that? Well, I guess I probably know 4 things off the top of my head, but yeah.
Oh, yeah. It just really bothered me because, and I guess, like, okay, you can spin any story. Everything's better in retrospect. You're like, okay, now we see this timeline of events or something, but watching some of the things that happened leading up to the outcome of that was just maddening.
I know. Yeah.
I couldn't. Yeah, I can't get into stuff like that too deeply because I'm like, it's real life. It's people. It's not like some, Law and Order. You know what I mean? Like, like, this is real people.
No.
So I avoided getting involved in it. Like, people were so into that case and stuff. I feel like everywhere I was going, people were talking about it. And I was like, no, I don't know anything.
Right.
I don't know anything.
Life is heavy enough. I mean, even though I do some deep dives, like, I was convinced I was going to solve the JonBenet Ramsey case.
I remember that. You're like, are you watching this new? And that's another one that I'm like, I can't watch anything. That's going to, like, hurt.
I don't know how I did that.
Just got so interested in it.
Yeah, there is nothing I can probably, I can't say.
You have a theory? I mean, you don't have to share it.
I do have a theory.
Do you still feel like you think?
Yeah.
I have a theory.
I still 100%. No, I know.
Okay.
I know who did it. But, and like, I've even fought with, like, my brother-in-law about
Investigators are like, we're not sure. You're like, no, I know.
No, I know.
Do you want me to say it right now? I will.
I know. I also know who killed Marilyn Monroe.
Okay, don't say anything. They might come in.
Oh, I can't.
For libel or just get stitches.
Libel or what's the other one? Slander.
Right?
One's written, one's spoken, and I don't know which is which.
I plead the fifth.
I know, you can tell me off the air though.
I will.
Who your theory is. I don't think I know.
I will. But yeah, I've like fought with my brother-in-law about it. He's like, that's ridiculous. How could you think that? And, like, we've gone back and forth.
I guarantee I've invested more hours in this case than you have.
I try. He kept saying, like, well, I've seen. I'm like, I've seen every single one that there is. Name one that there is out there. I've seen it. I've seen it. I can name the detectives. Like, I know everybody. I know it. I was up, like, all hours of the night. I'd get up and be like, but wait, I don't know why. I don't know why that, like, yeah.
I get it.
I don't know. But I asked me if I could, like, figure out something else around my house. I'm just like, Ryan.
Not worth it.
No.
Not even going to Google
I'm over here trying to crack cases. Like, I don't have time
You're
for
like,
this.
Ryan, right now I'm literally on the edge of cracking a case. Dinner for your kids. Listen, I don't think you know what's at stake here.
Don't be ridiculous.
Okay, that actually reminds me. I wanted to ask you. Okay, so I've cruised in the past. Gone on a cruise.
Oh.
And you've not.
But,
like, is it wild, all of these, like, new cruise documentaries? Like, I feel like the cruises are taking a real hit these last
You're talking
weeks.
about poop cruise?
That wasn't even the one I was thinking of.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's that, which I feel like I've watched all of them, too, because it's just fascinating. But, like, yeah, just the fact that, like, you're in a floating whatever, where if people get sick, like, you are contained with all the sickness. So I wasn't going to talk about poop cruise, but, like, let's just stack them up. So there's that one. And then I feel like there's been a series of, not that they're all recent, but the documentaries are, where people are missing or something happens to them.
The girl, are you talking about the girl?
Yes.
Oh, I saw
It,
that.
like, brought it up in my Facebook feed or something, and I was like, okay, I'm not interested in this story, but also, like, what is happening on cruises?
I know.
It's not that it's like all of a sudden, it's just that it's in your, like...
It's in your face.
Awareness.
Yeah.
But, like, we've gone on cruises, and, like, when I think about it as a prospect for another vacation, I can't get any of that. I'm like, no, what if the toilets stop working?
Right.
Or what if somebody goes missing? Do you even watch the news?
You're going to pay attention to me at all times?
Like, people are still cruising and living their best lives, but I feel like it's already in my brain, and I don't know if I'll ever choose that again.
I've always struggled with the idea of a cruise only because, like, I'm a little bit of a worrier, you know, and, like, there's always something to worry about, and for whatever reason, I hyper-focused on cruises. Okay. But my worry is, like, what would
your primary concern
sinking?
be?
It'll sink.
Oh,
if I'm on it, it'll
that's
sink.
Legit.
And then I saw a video.
It's so funny because that's me almost in everything. Every roller coaster.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, I'll be the one who's buckled up.
That's me.
Quick.
Yes.
But, like, I don't know why that didn't bother me with cruising.
I was on a roller coaster where my sister almost fell out.
Don't say that. Please don't say that. We're going to Universal. It
wasn't Universal
soon, and I'm already dealing with the mom anxiety of, like, tell your kids to go live their best lives and go on the thing, but, like, you're not going with them. I'm going.
No.
Not on the big ones. I go on the, like, weak ones.
No. And then it happened to Ava. Just at, like, I don't know if it was the Armada Fair, and, like, thank God one of her, like, best friends was there, and she is, like, an amazing athlete, plays volleyball, got early commit to college, so proud of her. And she was, you know, quite a bit
strong
like
enough to physically hold Ava on a ride.
She literally like
I was
pulled
like, what's her
through.
volleyball like prowess?
I'm just like
shouting
her out because we're super proud of her, but like she's very like tall, and Ava at the time was a lot shorter than her. They joke around, like they take pictures where like she'll pick her up and like hold her like a baby. But you know, her height has helped her a great deal in her athletic journey. But yeah, she like pulled her, like saved her.
See, but I feel like fair ride, I almost like nothing surprises me. But then you go to these huge theme parks.
It was Dollywood.
Like millions of dollars.
Yeah.
Oh, it was Dollywood.
It was Dollywood. And I was in the cart. It was me, my dad, and Laura.
I don't need to hear any. I
know.
I'm always the 1/2 of 1% in my brain where like, heaven forbid, it won't even be me. It'll be like one of my kids or something. So like, I don't understand how people are just like, amazing.
Right?
Yeah.
Do it.
Go do it for the thrills.
YOLO.
And I'm like, thrills? Like your heart racing because you think you're going to fall to your death. Yeah.
Well, that's why did you see there's videos now of the cruise? Was it a Carnival cruise or something? Like the cruise was like, it was flooding.
No, but again, like,
sorry, I'll send it to you.
No. Oh, recently?
Yeah.
Not flooding with poop. It wasn't.
No, it was before Poop Cruise. That's why I was like, I mean, it's a beautiful idea, and a lot of people love it. It's just, and I'm not saying I would never ever go on one, but it's a fear.
I was gonna say what I used to say when people were like, "Oh, what do you like about it?" I like that you are not going to one place. You get to see like little glimpses of this island or that place or whatever. But now I'm kind of going like,
I know.
I don't know. And again, if you love cruising and you've never had an adverse experience, you just keep doing you.
Right. I mean, and do you get motion sickness? I know that's a thing.
Yeah, I don't really. I do feel like it happened to us when we were like, we had rough seas.
Yeah.
Once or twice. But I don't know. I'm like, what is going on with people cruising? There's just like one bad story after another lately.
I don't know.
Remember, we have a doctor in common. And I said like, yeah, I'm getting ready to go on a cruise. And he's like a little bit awkward in his like, the way he converses. I was trying not to, give it away.
Yeah.
But, and he said something, and he's a doctor, legit, right?
Yeah.
He's like, oh, you're going on a cruise, huh? Just like a big cesspool floating in the ocean. And I was like, why would you say that to me? I already bought my ticket.
Right.
And honestly, back then, I felt like I was kind of like, what a schmuck. He must be like a germaphobe.
Right.
Like, what a weirdo. But now I'm like, oh, he knew.
No.
He knew this was all coming down the pike. Like,
right.
He was just waiting for the stories to come out of like the horrible things that go wrong. And you're trapped on the ocean with a bunch of strangers.
How about when I asked him like what a good pillow was to buy, and he was like, none of them, and I was like, cool, thank you so much.
But if you didn't have such strong opinions, what do you sleep on at home? Yeah, I just love that he had no qualms about being like, that's disgusting, don't go on that cruise. And I was like, but I already bought the tickets.
Right, we love a strong opinion.
I know, he definitely had them. He's never been on a cruise.
Yeah,
assuredly.
I would like to see, because Ava struggles with a little bit of like motion sickness. So like, what do you give her? Coke?
People, family members who they take Dramamine.
Yeah.
And they enjoy it. Oh,
Dramamine.
And it really does. Yeah. It must knock it out for them, so it's worth the experience still to go on a cruise.
Speaking of Coke, I wanted to tell you, I feel like last time I let you try the, I don't know if
holiday Coke.
The
yeah, because like now it's like hard to find, and I was like, where'd Gina snatch her?
Right.
Vanilla? Was it vanilla?
It was like holiday creamy vanilla or something. And it was, you can buy, I have the regular and then the Coke Zero version of that. And then I have another one you could try now. I have a Coke Zero orange cream.
Oh, wait. It's Coke and it's orange?
Orange cream, like a creamsicle.
But also Coke.
And also Coke.
Not just Coke brand. You're not saying Coke like
no.
Coke.
It's
like a cup.
If I wasn't worried about
it's
like losing
brown
my spot,
and
I would go
orange.
get it.
I need to like talk about colors.
No. Well, the can, but when you drink it, it's brown. But it tastes like, you know what it tastes like?
I hear what you're saying.
It tastes like the holiday vanilla. Like I don't taste as much orange. It tastes it's like a creamsicle.
Where's the orange? Okay, the creamsicle. Why are we trying to mix that with a Coke? Just do like the same thing, but a creamsicle, and that kind of already exists.
I want Coke Zero. Coke Zero. Do Coke Zero with lime. They have Diet Coke with lime, but no Coke Zero with lime.
Don't they have it? They don't do Coke Zero with lime. No. Also, don't mix it with orange. Well, I feel like you're trying to do too many things.
I know.
Coke, to me, even like my kids got into the whole trend of like I'm gonna call it pill,
the coffee
which makes
cream.
me want like in my mouth, but like not coffee cream because I wasn't really investing in like all the things, but they were just mixing like Pepsi and milk or root beer and milk, which like some of it I get.
Not Pepsi.
It's like no, they love Pepsi with milk. I'm sorry, they don't care about your allegiance to Coke. But anyway, I'm just saying like the whole thing to me is kind of just like.
Wait, did I remind me because I want to tell you about Dr. Pepper, but speaking of that, we went out to eat. And I was with my sister-in-law after she had listened to the podcast where we talked about my like hatred for Pepsi and how angry I get when it's a Pepsi restaurant.
Yeah, okay.
And we found ourselves at a Pepsi restaurant.
Because 50%
and she
of them
was
probably
we were sitting like this, and she was me and I was you, and the waitress was here taking my order, and I asked, and she's like, "No, we only have Pepsi products," and she went like.
She was like, "Oh yeah,"
like waiting for
I've
like
been waiting for this.
We're gonna have to leave.
What's about to happen?
I was just like, "I'll have water."
Right. She probably thought I was gonna get way more excited.
Yeah, she was just like, "This is pretty funny." No, but all these different like varieties and flavors and vanilla and orange.
Yeah, they're all over the place.
And there's so many that then on my feed one day, the other day I saw Dr. Pepper sugar cookie. Okay. And I was like, ooh, wow, they are really going for it, right?
No, for me.
It was AI. And then I'm like, why? Who in their brain thought, I'm going to create...
What do they get out of that?
What do you get out? I got so excited.
They get people to click on the links, and then does that matter? Because they're just getting views.
I don't know, because it wasn't even like...
invested in Dr. Pepper sugar cookie.
All I clicked on was the comments. I saw the picture. It was like on Facebook. So it wasn't... I didn't click on any links. I don't see how they... I didn't go to the page. Right. I was just like, wow, that's interesting. And I'm trying to imagine what it would taste like. Yeah. And then I go to the comments and everyone's like, well, if you don't know that this is AI. And I was like, I did know that it was
so
AI.
Many things, though.
It's scary.
It is. And they're dumb things right now, for now. But like I feel like they're almost just like wearing us down.
I know.
Where we won't have any idea what's true anymore. Because sometimes they'll be like, I'm trying to think of a really dumb one. This movie is doing a remake or something that's like something from a long time ago. And you're like, oh, I would love that. A part 2 or something. And you're like, okay, this is AI though.
Wait, he's dead.
Isn't that guy dead?
Yeah.
But I feel like they're just like chipping away
at
our ability to like sort out. Wait, that actually cannot be true.
It's scary. It's like super scary.
Okay, but immediately Dr. Pepper's already too sweet. And then when you're factoring in other sweet things.
Or you don't like Dr. Pepper like, oh, wait. I was going to say
I did
cherry.
just buy the cherry. Wait, no, I did just buy the cherry, like the zero.
Well, they have like
I have not
strawberry
tasted it.
one.
I think my kids are going to like it.
Yeah.
I think if I taste it, I'm going to be like, ooh, sweet and sweet.
I forget what the Dr. Pepper one is, but yeah.
I know, they're really loving this like holiday time. They're like, everything's sugar cookie, deodorant, sugar cookie, everything.
I would like to know, not to change the subject, but if Subway, I just thought today because I was at Walmart, do Subways exist outside of Walmart?
Why are you inside of my brain right now? Do you know I just had like a 30-minute conversation about this last night?
Seriously?
Yeah, with Kyle. He won't mind if I talk about it. We were talking, I don't know why. Oh, because he made like pepperoni roll.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, it's good. And I was like, it's weird, but my kids prefer stuff like that, like, or just like warmed up leftovers for lunch and stuff. So then we got into a conversation about like deli meats and subs. And I was like, you know what's wild is I just heard a statistic that they're still one of the most like popular, like have the most franchises or buildings.
Where?
That's exactly what I said.
Walmart.
Where? And who's going to them? And do they not know that there's like a world outside of Subway? And we literally just had this conversation.
It's like Jimmy John's.
I can't think of this time. Not that I'm above Subway. I'm not trying to be better than anybody. But like, there's so many options out there now.
That's why when
Plus,
I saw
went through
it,
all kinds of like, there's yoga
mat.
mat. Yeah, scandalous stuff. And I feel like I don't think I would go back into one unless I was like hard pressed for food.
Yeah.
In like a hospital situation where you're like, well, there's one restaurant in the lobby, it's Subway. And I'd be like, all right, fine.
That's honestly what I would do.
But people must be patronizing them or they wouldn't still be around.
I don't know. Every time,
Wait, why were you even bringing that up? I felt like it's so weird that we were literally just talking.
Because I have no idea. I was in Walmart today, and I walked.
They are still in Walmart.
Yeah, I walked by, and nobody was in there, and then and the smell of it was so nostalgic because there used to be one by where I worked, and years ago.
Bread's baking always smells good.
Yeah,
too. You didn't
and
know there was like.
I love a good like veggie sub, so that's what I would always get there, and so I smelled that, and then I was like, wait. Do they exist outside of Walmart? And nobody was there. Like, it was just weird. I'm like, how you guys doing? Like, no.
I can't even think the last time I like stepped foot in a Subway.
No, everywhere you go now is Jimmy John's. What's the other one? Jersey Mike's.
Options.
Yeah.
DeBella's.
Yeah, I've never had a DeBella's.
That one's really good.
I've heard too. Remember Quiznos?
What's the East Coast? East Philly something? I don't know. There's another one that's like East Coast or Philly.
Yeah.
Penn Station.
There's a Quiznos at the Fort Myers airport.
Wait, there's an operating Quiznos?
A Quiznos.
Mm-hmm. I didn't think they were.
Every time I get off, I was like, Quiznos.
Do you kind of want to go there?
Yeah, kind of. I would like want to toast.
I would have picked Quiznos over Subway back in the day.
Same.
Like, how did they not survive?
I don't know how Quiznos didn't survive. Because not Walmart. Subway will toast your subs.
Yeah, but I feel like they got that from Quiznos. Like, I feel like Quiznos was one of the places where you were like, oh, I'll get like hot sub. Yeah. It'll taste like actually dinner and not like lame lunch meat.
Oh, I want Quiznos.
I just showed my kids that Quiznos commercials. That was like a weird little piece of roadkill, but it did the whole jingle, and they were like, "What's happening?" I thought they were gonna like love it because it's so quirky and unexpected, and I can still do the whole thing in my brain. But they were just like, "What's happening?
Right?
Why are you showing this to us?" And I was like, "Love it."
I also thought
his little rat face. Like
what was it?
I don't know.
It's like I don't know.
He was AI before. Like, somebody created it in the lab.
But we were all like, whatever. Toast and subs are good. Like,
there didn't have to be any correlation. Right? No, I don't know. I'm just saying. I thought that was like that was funny internet videos before funny internet videos. Do you know what I mean? So I thought the kids were going to be like, "This is hilarious. It's so random," and they were just like, "What's happening?"
Oh, just wait. Because now, like with teenagers, anything, I'm like, wait, you guys are going to think this is so funny. And they're like, we probably won't. And I was like,
that's accurate.
Oh, all right.
I know. I'm still kind of funny to my kids. They haven't outgrown me yet. Lassie's like my number one fan. She'll laugh at all my stupid jokes.
Let me come over there just to like.
Just let me live in this for a few years. Then she'll be like, ew, don't walk through the kitchen. My mom's in there.
Right? No one thinks I'm funny. I also thought while I was driving, why don't we have bodegas? And we have one now.
Because we don't have any walking neighborhoods. Do you feel like a bodega is like, it's like a neighborhood? I mean, I'm picturing like New York, right? It's on the corner.
That's where it's coined from, yeah.
Yeah, so then I feel like, it's so funny that you said that because I was down in Grosse Pointe today for an appointment. And they have like a beautiful walking neighborhood area and stuff. Yeah. And I was like, why are we not all living like this? Why do I have to drive my car 20 minutes to get to anywhere where I would get out of my car and walk?
Dude, you came from there.
I know. I'm saying though, like
I bet you they don't call it a bodega in the GP though.
No, I don't think there's bodegas.
No, but I want one. Like I want to be like, I'm just going up to the bodega.
It's like a different style of life.
Yeah,
we're not living it. One of those documentaries, again, I think the longevity one where they were talking about purple sweet potatoes.
Yeah,
they were talking. You know, how sometimes things hit you and then it's like changes your life for like a week and then you forget about it. They were talking about like part of the reason why like. Depending on the area of the country you're in, but like we're just like not healthy. It's like everything's get in your car and go.
Oh, true. Yeah.
Everything.
Yep.
So like if you're in a neighborhood, a city, whatever, where they intentionally planned things where you walk, but we're in the motor city. Mm-hmm. Everything's about cars here. Yep. Every city is built around like a huge road system. And that changed my life for like a week where I was like, who set us up to fail with these roads and cars and stuff? And then I was like, you could just go walk in your neighborhood, Heather. Like nobody's stopping you. But I do feel like that makes so much more sense to me. I'm like, yeah, walk to a bodega and not, I don't know.
I would love it so much more because walking in your neighborhood does get boring. And sometimes, like, if I'm trying to get, like, to a certain time, if I, like, circle around and I see the same neighbor, I'm like, I'm all right. Because they're like, I just saw you. Like, you good?
Looping.
Right?
Nowhere to go.
Now that...
Or if you walk too far, you're going to hit a main road. And then my kids are all the time like, they put sidewalks out there. Can we walk to that? And I was like, have you seen people drive? The sidewalks are also part of the road. Like, no, we're not going out by the main road just because there's a sidewalk.
My kids constantly want to do that.
No.
We have some neighbors that will actually walk up to, like, some of the coffee shops and stuff, but you have to cross main roads.
That's what I mean. And that's just the way our little suburbs are planned, and I don't love it.
Yeah.
Bodegas, sidewalks.
No.
Cute little villages.
Like, I'm like,
and
that's
it was
so cool.
so pretty because it wasn't even nighttime, but, like, I drove through the part where they call it the village.
Yeah.
And all the, like, Christmas lights are strung from side to side. And we do have towns around here that have that. But, like, I'm like, why isn't everybody's town like that?
I know.
It's a bummer.
It is a bummer.
Oh, well, whatever. What do you feel like you would be getting out of a bodega?
I don't know. It's like a good...
On the daily.
Like a sandwich.
A sandwich.
Just want a sandwich. I mean, we can go... We have so many delis.
Yeah.
I'm going to go up to one of the delis and be like, I'm calling this the bodega.
They're probably like...
Whatever.
As long as your credit card clears, they don't care.
I want a bodega.
Okay, that reminds me, since we're talking about food and restaurants, I could not get over. It was unsafe. I have a Starbucks by me that's drive-through only. And it comes right off a main road. Ooh. And there's a tiny little loop. Like
I know
which
what you're talking about.
know.
Yes.
But, like, not to get into the weeds of it if you don't live by us. It's just a drive-through only. It used to be a cafe, but it's tiny and it's poorly planned. And on red cup was the red cup the same
like
as
the
free
free
bear
reusable
cup?
day?
I don't know. I don't even think it was like that crazy bear cup thing. It was just red cup day, whatever that is. And I could not care less.
Yeah.
I have a house full of cups that I'm trying to recycle all the time. Like, my kids have cups and they're like, no, don't get rid of my Frankenstein cup. And I'm like, it's probably killing you slowly.
Right.
I don't need like another cheap plastic cup. The traffic was backed up on a main road for people to pull into Starbucks. Like, where are you going on the expressway? Like, such a dangerous situation. And I just wanted to, like, roll down my window and be like, all for a cheap plastic red cup. Like, what are you doing? Collecting them?
I know.
Put it down for our part 2 on things I cannot understand. And then the bear cup thing, like the glass bear. Oh, gosh. It's like all I heard about for 3 days.
The glass bear.
What circles are you running in where you don't see this all over your... It was like a little bear cup, but then like Starbucks had to apologize because like their employees were hoarding them or something. What? It was like a glass bear, you know, like the honey bear.
Yeah.
Okay, but picture how like everybody loves a cute cup nowadays.
Yeah.
So it's like a honey bear, but he might have had a hat. I don't know. He had a straw, and it's like a glass iced coffee cup, I'm guessing.
Oh, okay.
Super cute. But again, I'm pretty sure Amazon will have them in like 10 seconds if you just wait.
Temu.
Yes, like for half the price.
Right.
But like people were in line at like 4 a.m. to get a glass bear cup, and I was just like, I kept scrolling and going like, what on earth? I can't even think of anything I want that bad.
Yeah, no.
4 a.m. in the dark and the cold.
Well, but the traffic that's scary. And I thought about that when they started putting Chick-fil-A's over here.
It was like, you would think they were giving away free coffee. And even that, I would be like, you have coffee at home. Like,
right?
I mean, a cup, just a cup. A special holiday, red, whatever. I don't want to like bash Starbucks. People obviously are here for it.
Yeah, I do love a red cup.
Not me, not this girl.
Yeah.
I love Starbucks. But like, that's just a plastic cup.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't sit in line in it, or for it. But no, that makes me nervous. And like I said about the Chick-fil-A's, like when they started opening them, I was like, in the South, like they got this down.
Right.
Like, and they're friendly.
And they're
like,
used to it because they've been around.
Right? And so
people
here,
aren't like driving for an hour and waiting in line.
And I mean, they are like
around Chick-fil-A 3
efficient.
times. Yeah.
Here, I'm like, man, if like Romeo Plank gets backed up, like what are we going to do? Like,
I don't know. The one by my house has never been there.
Really?
It's wild.
Okay, I'm going to have to remember that.
Know. If you're craving Chick-fil-A, come to where we're at.
Yeah.
Maybe just because they put another one pretty close.
Yeah.
Like it's not that far. So I don't know, except for we were terrified. Our neighbors, we have like neighborhood feed. They were like, heads up. They're putting in a Chick-fil-A. Like there goes the traffic. It's already like a high traffic area. So we were very concerned. But honestly, has not been a thing at all.
I would be too. I'm going to have to remember that. I feel like ours still, every time I go, it's like super packed.
Yeah, maybe if you go right at a mealtime, like it's a little bit busy, but it has not caused like a disruption with like the traffic or anything.
Because I feel like we're getting
them.
Doesn't
seem as crazy.
Chick-fil-A's and Jack's car washes are like everywhere.
Oh yeah, that's crazy.
What's going on with
I just saw another Chick-fil-A too, and I was like, oh, I didn't even know that we had that many.
Like we went from 0 to.
I'm trying to think if there's something else that's like regional that I wish we had.
I was just trying to.
Because until we had Chick-fil-A, I would have said like, oh, Chick-fil-A. Everybody talks about it.
Trader Joe's. I wish we had another Trader Joe's.
I mean, we have them. They just need to put more.
Right. I mean, it's on my route weekly with where I go, but I feel like put one closer. I would rather have. Could we get a Trader Joe's
closer too on us while we're talking about it?
Yeah, I was there today. That was stressful.
It's so funny. I was there with Chris the other day in the middle of the day, which again, we're the problem. But it was like a Tuesday, and he met me, and I was like, what are these people doing?
I know.
Does nobody have a job? He's like, we're here. We have jobs. And I was like, does the whole world work from home? Tuesday. It was nuts.
Yep.
I wanted to like get a few things, and I was like, I'm not even getting involved.
Well, and I think ours especially, because like if I talk to my brother who lives, a little further, I can't say the cardinal direction because I don't know it, but he's further. He's like
past the Chick-fil-A,
he's like
farther.
25 minutes from me.
Right.
That's all I know.
Yeah.
His isn't like as bad because I was like, if you're trying to hit Costco and Marshalls in our area like in one day, like you better have a plan. You better have
taken some kind of like sedative because like the crowds, the lines. You don't ever walk in Marshalls and plan on walking up to a register ever.
No, not our Marshalls.
It could be 9:15 in the morning. They open their door at 9. There's a line somehow. It's like physically impossible, but there's already people in line.
Do you remember during COVID when I went to Marshalls and figured out that they had closed it for COVID?
No.
And I called Marshalls and spoke to the manager, and like he cried with me on the phone. He was like, he didn't like know me personally. Like I don't go that much. But
wait, they were completely shut down.
Yeah, like for COVID. And he was
begging him to reopen.
I was just like, what's going on?
What's the
and
plan?
he was like, I don't
Steve?
know. We have so
much.
His name was like
Steve?
Martin or something. Aww. And he was like, we have so much good inventory right now. And I was like, what's going to happen?
He was smart. He would have opened a little back door.
Right? I was like, come on. I'm like out by myself.
I don't remember that. Yeah. But honestly, I feel like I've blocked a lot of that time frame out.
No, even like leaving the gym this morning, I was like talking to some of my friends, which actually I was thinking today, side note, how important it is. I used to be a gym, like a person who would go to the gym, headphones on, not talk to anybody.
Oh, yeah.
And since I've like gotten past that and like opened up, like it is so nice to like meet new people and share experiences. And now we're like,
I also think why some people do a gym.
100%.
As opposed to like putting all the equipment in your basement. It's more of like a community thing. There's a sense of accountability. Like I'll see that person I know.
Yeah. Oh, we're always like, all right, I'll see you tomorrow. Right. Like have met like
All right.
Right. Yeah. No one's like that intense, but just met some of the best people. One of the friends that I met there, her husband yesterday or the day before, I was complaining about my phone. I've been getting all these like telemarketer calls.
Yeah, you were telling me that.
Yeah, he was like, oh, just do this. And I was like, what? And he like fixed it. I'll show it to you on your phone. But he like fixed it for me. He works somehow for Apple or something.
Oh, okay.
It's been so peaceful. I was like, thank you so much.
I think you met that guy.
Right? So yeah, but anyway, it was them that when I was leaving today, I was like, all right, see you guys later. I'm heading to Costco. They're like, oh man, good luck. Like that's the Costco in our area.
Yeah,
like
it's got a reputation.
Oh yeah.
And then I have friends who will regularly go on the weekend, and I just shake my head.
How?
Like, what life choices are you making?
No.
I like, let me please talk you out.
Is every Costco like that? Because our Costco on a Saturday is like survival of the fittest.
Maybe Saturday. I don't know. I do feel like ours is like overshopped because it's a 30-minute drive to like the nearest Costco. Or
yeah, it would be 30.
And it's a highly like a real high population area, and it's by like shopping centers, whatever. Also by the craziest Chick-fil-A. But I do feel like I bet all Costco's are like that on the weekend because I'm sure that's when people have time to like peruse the aisles But it's like that on a Tuesday now, and I have to like pep talk myself into going into Costco.
Yeah, I mean, I was there fairly early today, like early morning, and same thing. It's
the holiday already, though.
I know.
I mean, but it's like it's getting more and more spread out. Like you would never have thought like, okay, I'll go though, and it'll be just like April 2nd. and it'll feel like a Saturday afternoon at like Tuesday at 11. It's like no holiday in sight. I don't know, maybe too close to Easter. I'm just saying, pick the most random day.
No, and you're always like, wait, is it a coupon day?
I know, that too. I tried to avoid the lunch rush because I feel like legitimately people go there just to like hit the samples. I don't know. It's getting to the point where I dread it more and more, which is fine because if I keep myself out of Costco, my budget will thank me.
Yeah, for sure. On that one.
Costco told me I needed this.
I know, always.
Wasn't on my list, but I was persuaded.
I did pretty good today.
That's good.
But yeah, no, that was so stressful. I would love to know. Like, it can't just be our area, but.
No, I doubt it. And then there's entire like TikToks and Reel accounts where it's like just about like Costco this week. And you're like, okay, so there's a huge population out there who's like, what does Costco have this week?
Oh, yeah. Was it Costco Insiders?
On this particular Tuesday? Yeah, I feel like there's tons. And you're like, oh, I need to get that.
Well, and at first I get excited because like I was just talking to my other friend and I had just seen Costco has like a smoked turkey, I think. I think it's a smoked turkey. And I was like, no, it was a smoked turkey.
Like the whole turkey?
I don't know if it was like a turkey breast, but I had seen it and I was like, oh, okay, like that looks good. I'm not a big fan of turkey, but like for our little like thing that we do after Thanksgiving, I'm always looking for something like that. And I was talking to my friend and she said, yeah, my mom saw this at Costco and we thought it'd be good. I'm like, I just saw that online too. Our Costco doesn't have it, or at least unless they're sold out of it.
Yeah, that's true. You never know. Do you know now that you can check the warehouse inventory?
How?
I'll show you that later. Ooh. Somebody just showed it to me, changed my life. Because my biggest complaint with Costco, again, love Starbucks, love Costco, but their like technology game is so far behind everybody else.
My gosh!
I will stand in Sam's Club and try to price check Costco because I'm like, okay, I need foil this week, whatever the thing is. And Sam's Club, amazing. They'll tell you if it's in stock, what exactly it costs, if it's on sale. Costco did not have any of that like feature, but now the secret way is you can check warehouse inventory. And then it tells you the price too.
Oh,
I know! I can't wait to show you. I'm gonna rock your world.
Please, because I always just go to Costco same day.
Because same thing. I was like, oh, they have these Albanese gummies, which are like a safe thing for Leslie, and like these cute little
Christmas trees. I saw those.
Not at our Costco. Or they're sold out. Doesn't matter.
They were there
but
today.
I was like, I'm not looping around this Costco to find out. I'll just put it in the warehouse, whatever it's called, inventory thing.
Okay, I'm gonna show you this. Yeah.
Yes. And I'll tell you, it's in the bottom right corner of your app.
I'll tell you about the JonBenet Ramsey case.
Okay. And also show me how to turn off the telemarketer.
Oh, yeah. Well,
we could be helping other people with this, but let's just hold it and only help each other off air.
Secrets. Bye, guys.
Also, if Costco wants to sponsor us, I'll change everything I've ever said. Also, Starbucks and their bear cups. But, like, I can't understand.
I have to look that up now.
I can't believe that you weren't inundated with, like, there was, like, news stories about it. Like, Starbucks has to apologize for their bear cup nonsense. No. And I was like, what? They don't have to apologize to anybody. The people who were standing in line at 4 a.m., I'm sorry if you did it, but, like, you need to apologize.
That's such a normal thing, though. I remember when my mom, like used to work for...
driving up, what's it called? Like, interest and...
Right? But, like, the people that work there, I mean, they're allowed to have them, too, right? Like, they said they were, like, hoarding them.
I didn't read the article. I could not care less about what their drama was with these bear cups, but, like, I don't know.
Well, like, I know back in the day when, like, Black Friday was truly... Black Friday.
Totally different.
And my mom would work for some like major retailers that I will not name, but she said like sometimes if they would have like a really crazy like a diamond tennis bracelet for like blah blah blah, she's like there's like there's like 2 or 3 of them and like the employees already like
I feel like that like, Walmart had a reputation for that too. Like they had big screen TVs and it'd be like the cheapest price ever and you're like but there's 2 of them and then you have to like wrestle somebody and like probably they're broken or something.
No, I'll there's a lot of people. There's like a big push right now for like bring back Black Friday, and I'm like, don't.
Nobody wants to do. I don't know. There probably is. I'm gonna over generalize. Probably a huge population who would love it. I feel like everybody else is just like, I just want to be in my jammies. I will shop online.
Yeah, same. Yeah.
Which is all I do. I'm not going out on Black Friday.
Yeah, no.
Also, I feel so bad for everybody who has to work retail. Who has to work, that's the biggest monsters, thing. Or even on Thanksgiving Day. When companies come out and say, like, we will be closed Thanksgiving, I almost feel like, what can I do to, like, I'll like your post or whatever, but, like, what else can I do to show my support for this?
No, I love that. That should be a family day.
Yeah.
Totally agree.
Like Thanksgiving Day.
Totally agree. Yeah, I love that.
All right. Well.
Do you have any current obsessions?
Do I have any current obsessions?
Or hot takes?
Oh, I have a quick hot take. Oh, I'm gonna make this really quick because I have a soapbox about it. I just ordered some things from like a pretty well-known, like popular bakery. Right? They're successful. They know what they're doing. And I like my whole family ate something, and I was like, just like salt, right? Like it was missing. And I just saw a TikTok video too, like a famous chef, and he was like, let me tell you why you never use salted butter in your baking. All I ever use is salted butter.
Me too. Why not?
And then I add salt to everything I make. Cookies, all the things.
Yeah.
A pinch of salt.
Yes.
And it blows my mind sometimes how successful people are, and then I'm like, but like, I just want to whisper, like, if you just had a pinch of salt, I feel like your revenue would go up. Well, I don't know how you get that far, and then you're just like, just a pinch of salt.
No, I mean, the whole, right now, like, the whole push, too, where people are, like, you bake cookies and
like
sprinkle, like, yes. Like,
which I understand if you're like, okay, too much. But I'm not even a person who likes salty food. Like, I'll turn things down, or I'll go to a restaurant and be like, that was real salty, right? Like pasta sauce or something. So, like, it's not even that I crave, like, a salty. I'm just like, a pinch of salt is always in everything. Yeah. For a reason. Like,
was
you
it
need to
salt,
up your
fat,
pinch.
acid, heat?
Yeah. Like the basics. Everybody does that. I don't know. I was, like, real surprised.
You were salty about
how
it.
Did you? My family was like, who even cares about this? I was like, but, like, a pinch of salt, right? Yeah. And that would have been 8 times better, 100 times better. I don't even know.
You sound like my mom with cassata cake. She's always like, I don't taste the rum in this.
Oh, she wants heavier rum. I went down a real journey with that too. We'll talk another time, or I'll talk to Mary. But also, even something as simple as whipped cream. You know, you make like homemade fresh whipped cream. Yeah. Salt. The tiniest pinch of salt, totally better.
It kicks it up.
Yes, it does.
I feel like that with lemon.
Why does nobody know that?
I saw one of my favorite influencers that I follow on TikTok. She does a lot of cooking. And she like showed me or not just specifically me, but I learned from her to squeeze lemon on a lot of like your dinners to like finish them.
Yeah, it just kicks it up. Like
it really does. It brings out the other flavors. It doesn't necessarily.
Which is what salt does.
100%.
It, like, makes the sweet sweeter, the cream creamier, like whatever.
Agree.
All right, I'm over it. What, do you have a hot take or a current obsession? You obsessed with anything right now?
I don't have a hot take. I am obsessed. I brought something to show and tell. So for just the listeners, I'm sorry, but I am obsessed with these Hershey's peppermint bark.
I'm not. Oh yeah, I love all the peppermint things in my house.
They are so good, and I gave you a few to try at home. They're like little bells, and I won't tell you the calorie count on them, but like I could just.
Nobody needs that information.
They're so good. They're so good.
It's so funny because I'm not a big mint person.
Neither am I.
But it's seasonal. I don't want it all year round. Right. But around the holidays, I'm here for peppermint everything.
Same.
Peppermint mocha, peppermint ice cream.
With the Junior Mint peppermint crunch.
Yeah. They have the little like bits around them. Yeah, I'm saying like we have so many things in our house right now that are peppermint flavored. And usually I'm like mint and dessert. No, why do I want my dessert to taste like toothpaste? Because Chris loves like mint chip, and I'm like, you're wasting.
I was just gonna say, the people that like mint chip does he like Pepsi too? Like,
I actually think he does. I think he's really upset about your Coke stand.
They go hand in hand. Sorry, Chris.
You can't account for some people's taste.
Yeah.
But no, around holidays, I feel like the Christmas peppermint stuff, I'm buying all of it.
Same. Yeah.
All right. I can't wait to try those because I have not tried those yet.
They're so good.
All right.
Well,
thanks for the recommendation. Can't wait to show you all those top secret things off air.
I know. Yep. We're going to go now and talk about all the codes we've cracked.
Send us a message if you want some of this private information.
Right? Talk to you later.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.